What is love? And no, I'm not talking about the classic hit song. I'm talking about love as a concept. We always talk about love among ourselves, in the media, in music, in stories, in fairy tales, in games, everywhere. The classic fairy tales oftentimes spoke of concepts like love and true love, how it's able to conquer anything and how it's feeling so powerful that's so strong enough to rewrite reality as it is, like the prince waking up the princess with a true love's kiss. We're all medicine and all everyone has ever known failed, true love succeeds in the story. So what is this powerful concept called love? The internet seems to have 1,000 different answers, but none of them seem quite right, do they? None of them seem right. None of them really seem satisfying. If you were to ask around, everyone would give you a different answer. I've spent a lot of time pondering and thinking it over, and I've spent almost all of my life chasing it. Chasing this powerful concept that seemed magical, this thing that could overcome anything, this thing that is supposed to be the best feeling in the world. After all of that thinking and chasing it, here's what I came up with. At first, I thought love is that good feeling you have when you are in the presence of someone, that good feeling when you hang out with someone. But I quickly realized that this is not love. This is a distraction. How, you ask? How? You may ask me, why is this a distraction? When when you go home after a long day and you treat yourself to a nice sugary meal, or when you turn on a game to play even though you should be sleeping, or when you pour yourself a couple of glasses of an alcoholic beverage, all of these are distractions. And this good feeling when you hang out with someone is that same feeling. You get to forget about your problems and the world. For a bit, you get to forget about your problems and the world just for a few fleeting moments and just be in the moment with a few people. You put down the weight of your life for a bit as you chat about oftentimes meaningless things with a person or a few people. And it feels good because you don't have to think about the hardships of life for a bit. A lot of people confuse this for love and they quickly realize that this is nothing but a shallow connection. More often than not, these people that you go out for a coffee with or play a game with, when you really need them, they won't be there. Love can be something as shallow and as frivolous. I can't even pronounce that word. Frivolous. Yes, love can be something as shallow and as frivolous as that, right? Love is supposed to be this magical universal force. So, after much more pondering and after many dead ends and after many failures to find this magical force called love, this is the conclusion I landed on. I don't know what love is. Disappointing, right? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you love is this or love is that because I just don't know. But I do know when is it that you're giving love and when is it that you receive it. You give love when you show care, attention, and deep observation of someone else. To truly love someone, you must spend time and effort to get to know them, the real them, the them they keep on the inside. You must learn what makes them feel good and what makes them feel bad, and finally, you must be able to give them what makes them feel good without expecting anything in return. And you must feel good doing it. If it's forced, it's not really love. You're either doing it for a different reason or you're trying to fool yourself that it's love. Think of it like a gift. If you buy a gift for someone just because it's their birthday and you don't want to show up empty handed, that's not really it. Have you ever been somewhere, or maybe you were just browsing the internet when you suddenly come across something and you're instantly like, this person in my life would love this. It would really make them happy. Giving that gift to them is the same as giving love. Effortless, true. To give love is to be there for someone, in good and in bad. It's to constantly make an effort to understand them, and it's to constantly make an effort to make them feel good. Many people are under the impression that as long as you do stuff for someone, that means showing love. That means that you're showing love. But that couldn't be farther from the truth. Let's go to the gift again. Let's say you get swimming lessons as a gift for someone, but they are deadly afraid of water and have no desire to be anywhere near a big body of water. You did something for them, right? But you actually made them feel bad, not good. Doing something for someone doesn't always mean that it'll make them feel good. We are no mind readers, of course. This is why communication is key. You should really get to know someone, and if you make a mistake, both parties should be able to communicate what went wrong and where, so it won't have to be repeated. This is how you give someone this is how you give someone love. This is how you give someone true love, in my opinion. Now you might be wondering, why is Flappy Bird in the background of this video? What does Flappy Bird have to do with love? Well, Flappy Bird embodies my experience with love. Come along, let me show you. You see, just like with love, when you first go after it, you don't really know how to approach it. So you fail again and again and again before you even take a step in it, before you're even able to invest effort in it. There's many types of love. You could love a partner, a sibling, a parent, etc. Eventually, I was able to invest in love. I was able to get in and start working on connections. I was able to make some friends, and I was able to feel like I was loved. However, it didn't last for long. I was either disappointed or come to the realization that it wasn't love in the first place. This is exactly what Flappy Bird is, right? You gotta go through the first pipe, just like many of us spent so much time getting past that first pipe. And when we finally did get through, we didn't get very far. But eventually you learn and you're able to get your first medal, the bronze medal. The thing you get for making it through 10 pipes without dying. This is symbolic to some of the first connections of value I was able to make. And so You pass through pipes, but I was still not good enough. A mistake here, a mistake there, made it so that my connections fell apart. The game sometimes lags, sometimes your muscle twitches, or you're tired, or you get a weird reflex, and you move in the wrong way and you hit a pipe, and you fail in the game, the same way you fail in a connection. I always try to find the faults within me and improve, and slowly but surely, love became something I had to carry on my back. I had to always be precise, say the right things, make the right moves. It felt it felt like it was all up to me. I always forgave mistakes. I was always far more willing to bend. I was not met with the same enthusiasm in return. I'm not perfect. I'll make a mistake and I'll hit the pipe. And when that happened, everything was over, and then I had to recover by myself and hit play again. Dozens of connections, each one going further and deeper than the last one. Each one hurt more when it ended, and each one felt closer and closer to this love that I was chasing. 10 pipes, bronze medal. 20 pipes, silver medal. 30 pipes, gold medal. 40 pipes, platinum medal. But after 40 pipes, there is no other medals to get. Whether you get 50 or 60 or 100, it's still going to be a platinum medal. Trust me, I would know. There's nothing more I can change about myself without becoming someone that I don't recognize. And no matter how I improved and how many pipes I was able to cross without dying, I was never good enough for someone to give me love in the way I gave it. Nobody wanted to stick around, nobody to lend me a hand when I'm down on my knees. It doesn't matter how many pipes I cross. Flappy Bird has no end. No matter how many pipes I'm able to get through without hitting a pipe, I will always eventually hit a pipe. And when I do, it's going to be over. And so I kept going and going. I became extremely good. I became someone who can get through so many pipes without hitting one. But for me, love is like Flappy Bird, and Flappy Bird has no end. No matter how many pipes I go through, I will never reach the end. It's like chasing a phantom. It's time to accept the hand that I was dealt. I will never be good enough for anybody, and every meaningful relationship will last for as long as I don't hit a pipe. And I'll always hit a pipe, no matter how good I am. I don't I don't want to do it anymore. I'm like the monkey trying to grab the moon. It's not meant for me. No more playing again, no more pressing the OK button, no more pressing the start button. This is for the best, right? I don't deserve love, right? Goodbye, love.